Yo, we are live. Jay-Z allegations, Diddy allegations, Buzbee, what not Buzbee the rapper, but the attorney
Buzbee.
Buzbee,
Yeah.
and other things, man. Hey, let's talk about it. I'm LD. That's nice time. And let's talk about it right after the intro. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD. And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
It's your boy Drew. Shout out LD the King.
Shout out to LD with Likeable Dialogue. Come get your info, cooking hot. Holla at your boy.
Yo. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, LD, the Kid, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Shout out to Likeable Dialogue, man. I'm your host. That's my boy, Nice Time Wellness Solutions over there, man. He gonna get you all nice and ripped up like he is over there. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. Hold on, wow. Whoa. Nice Time. What it do, bro?
Hey man, over here feeling good. I'm actually starting to memorize the sound bars. You know you know what I'm saying? It's real hard. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. How you doing today? You feeling good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. You got a nice light on you, bro. I'm looking at you on the screen right here, bro. That's a nice. I mean, I don't know if it's just a natural light or what, bro. Oh yeah, bro.
I'm sitting right underneath the light. You know, I need every bit of it. So.
No, that's what's up, man. So, man, listen, we doing a morning show, y'all. So we are lit. Yeah. We talking about this Jay-Z situation, Diddy allegations, and man, we just heard to talk about it, man. So feel free to jump in the chat, ask questions, and man, let's discover this and unravel this all together, man. So Nice Time, man. So we heard that Jay-Z was hanging out with Diddy allegedly at some after party where a 13-year-old girl somehow ends up at an after party with allegedly Diddy and walks in, and Jay-Z walks in, man. What's your thoughts on this, man, so far before we start reading up on stuff like that?
Well, like you said earlier, these are all allegations, and we can only go by the materials that are in this case. We know now that that case that was filed against Diddy back in October was amended, and it actually named Mr. Jay-Z, and it's a lot to unravel. It is very much a lot to unravel, I can say about that. About the 13-year-old girl situation. Now, you want to know what's actually funny, LD the Kid?
What's that?
Back in October when this all came out, there were speculations. They were like, Jay-Z had something to do with this. Get Jay-Z, he gonna knock off Diddy so he can be the #1 mogul. And that just really just came back to, I guess, slap everybody in the face. I guess we all feel dumb, whoever thought that, because I was like, you know what? Maybe Jay-Z have how do you say, invested his time into the case against Diddy. But yeah, about this case against Jay-Z, it's a lot. 13-year-old children should be protected. However, the materials in this case, the facts that
my bad. I'm letting people know that we live. I'm posting real.
I'm gonna say this real quick. The facts that are in this case are kind of like, it's an eye raiser, and I ain't even talking. The allegations are heinous, but the story leading up to the allegations are a little bit. I don't know if it for me. How you feel about that? Just for the things that you already know.
Bro, I'm sorry, man. I just came across a document I just came across this document. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna get it to the channel, bro. What was your question to me, bro? I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it
About
posted
this,
to the.
not the actual allegations, but the stories that are in the fact leading up to the allegations about the 13-year-old girl going to the VMAs. You know, this all happened back at the VMAs 20 years ago, and
Yeah,
going up to cars and just the information. I'm just saying is a outraiser because it's a red flag to me because the story just isn't adding up for me.
yeah, man. It is such a an outrageous story, man. I mean, I'm not taking away that the victim can be telling the truth, right? I'm
Yeah,
not taking
no
that
doubt,
away.
no doubt about that. No doubt.
Right. I'm not taking that away, right? That the victim can be telling the truth. I'm not taking that away. But it's really hard for me to fathom that a 13-year-old girl is just wandering the streets without their parents. I mean, we're in a different age now. So like if my daughter was 13, she wouldn't be she wouldn't be wandering outside without parental provision, you know what I mean? So I mean, and back then it was different, man. I mean, back then was social media around back then? I mean, around that time,
Probably MySpace.
what? Okay, MySpace. I mean, I don't believe it. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't believe it. I'm just gonna say like it's just hard to fathom it. That's all I'm saying. Like a 13-year-old girl walking up to cars and saying
And,
these
and she's not
things.
even walking up to cars, bro. She's walking up to limousine drivers. Like,
Right.
come on,
Like,
it's giving like LA streetwalker vibes, bro. If you walking up to cars like that, that's definitely. Did your parents not teach you not to speak to strangers? And if you
yeah.
real talk, and even if you didn't have any tickets to get inside the VMAs and you really want to go, your first thought was to go to the limousine drivers and see who's in it and which celebrities um you can hop in with or maybe go to an after party with. However, that's just another side of the story, just playing devil's advocate. Like you said, you don't want to take anything away from anybody's story. However, you don't want to accuse someone of heinous crimes and it's not the truth. Or
Right.
you yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right. What's your thoughts on Jay-Z's post back to saying that, you know, you guys go see about me, like, you know, saying stuff like this. Like I'm gonna put the statement on. I'm about to put the statement on, and we can actually read Jay-Z's statement. So I'm finna put Jay-Z's statement on,
Mm-hmm.
and we can read. I should have already had that on there. I know I had it somewhere because I took a screenshot of it. Just let me find it. Let's say somebody at my door. Hold on one second. What's this at my door? Let's say delivering a package. Okay. About to have to go get that yapper. Hey, do you have the statement?
Early in the
Do
day.
you have the statement on you? Or you can
I can pull
if
it up
not,
real quick.
I can because I can pull it
Let me
up, but
read
I'll
it real
just
quick.
all right.
J.
I'm trying to get a screenshot of the actual statement, and then either way I can put it on the board. But if not, I can have it. Actually, I'm gonna get two. I'm gonna get Tony Busby statement posted by DJ Academics, and then I'm gonna get Jay-Z statement that he posted. I got it right here. I got it.
You
All
got
right,
it.
I'm gonna get both of these posted, and then we can read. I can let you read it, or I can read it. I can read one, you can read the other, and we're gonna get these statements posted on the board for you guys. Right? Let me send this one as well. Select, and we live, y'all. So you know, just gotta it's shit. Take your time and make sure we read getting you guys the right information here. So Tony Busby released a statement, and then Jay-Z released a statement, and so I'm going to get both of those statements on the board for you guys. One second. Gotta delete some stuff. What's this? So it all started back with this Diddy situation, man. So I mean,
Yeah,
damn boy.
back on October 8th. Let me go ahead and just read that part first, right before you get into the Jay-Z. Let's just see the allegations and see what happened real quick, right?
Go ahead,
Let's
do your
read it
thing.
straight from Jay-Z. It says, what does Carter say about this? No, that's not the part. So here we go, right here. This is what I want to read. The lawsuit was originally filed in October against Combs, and it was amended Sunday to include Carter, Mr. Sean Diddy, not Sean, but Jay Z as the defendant. The plaintiff, who is identified as Jane Doe in this suit, said she met with the men after the MTV Music Video Awards at Radio City Music Hall in Manhattan in 2000, which is 24 years ago, right?
Uh-huh.
She's been trying to get into the event. She was trying to get into the event or to an after party, and this is what it says, or to an after party, but didn't have the ticket. And she began approaching limousine drivers outside, according to the suit. And this is according to the suit that she's trying to get to an after party. He's 13 years old.
Right.
All right. One of the drivers said he worked for Combs, and this is according to the suit, and told her she fit what Diddy was looking for. The suit alleges after the driver took her to the after party, the plaintiff says she was told to sign what she believed was a non-disclosure agreement. That's what she believed. But mind you, she's supposed to have been drugged up. I'm gonna read that part, but well,
Uh-huh.
never mind. She probably could remember that part, maybe. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me not do that. All right. So she believes she signed a non-disclosure agreement, and was given a drink that made her woozy. All right. The plaintiff stated she laid down in a random room, the lawsuit says, and Combs and Carter entered. Carter removed her clothes. Carter is Jay-Z, according to the suit, and raped her while, I'm sorry to use that word, while Combs and a female celebrity, which is interesting. I don't know if it's Cassie. This is allegedly. We don't know Beyonce. We
Oh.
don't know J Lo.
Mm,
We don't know none of that. Um,
mm.
but yeah. But hold on. Anyway, let me get back to that part.
And that's
The remote.
interesting. That's interesting. A female, allegedly, another female was in the room.
I
That's
wonder what
interesting.
Beyonce got to say about this, and that's a whole nother topic because why
Right.
was Beyonce trying to leave him a couple years ago? Maybe she knew something, but that we didn't know. But anyway, Carter removed her clothes according to the suit and art her. While Combs and a female celebrity who is not named in the documents watch, it says Combs tried to force the plaintiff to perform oral, you know what,
Uh-huh.
but she hit him in the neck. She hit him in the neck, but she was woozy from those drinks, but she was able to hit him on the neck though. And he stopped, the suit alleges. She grabbed her clothes, ran to a gas station, woozy on alcohol, remember, whatever this was. You
Uh-huh.
ran to a gas station and you called your father, it says. And that's pretty much where it literally stops. What your father do? Did your father take you to the hospital? Did you get a you know what kit done on you? What other information do you have?
Right, right.
Uh,
Cause that's critical. Like, what other information do you have? And again, I'm not discrediting her. Right now she's a Jane Doe.
yeah.
And Jay-Z filed a petition. I mean, not a petition, filed a document wanting the alleged accuser to reveal herself. Because he's saying, um, you know, you're stating that I'm doing these I did these hindrance alleged crimes to you.
Hmm.
Reveal yourself. So now I have a right to know who I'm going up against and what information we can properly find and resolve to to better defend himself. So he did file a document with the court, wanting Jane Doe to become identified. But
well, now with that being stated, you with these laws and statutes, when it comes to statutory, you know what, these people were children at the time, and that's the reason why they have these clauses on these statutes to either make it continuous where there is no limit on it, or they can hide their identity because they were a minor at the time. So I
right.
think kind of Jay-Z, you know that. But however, I'm sure that you got really good attorneys. Um, but yeah, I didn't understand why he want her information out there. It don't matter, bro. You long as you know who she is, I think that's what all that
I
matters.
think
To
it's
be
more
honest,
so like he want to know who he's going up against, like
he
or who
knows
he.
it's not like it's a Jane Doe in the lawsuit. He know who it is because they already did settlements, not settlements, but arbitration. He know who the person is. It's just we don't. That's what it's in the suit named as. But he know
Okay, I'm
exactly who it is. So I'm not under sure. I'm not sure, or am I? Or maybe am I tripping?
yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say you tripping, but I'm just gonna say hold on one second. I'm just gonna say I'm trying to get this up here
Let's
real
say
quick.
Google then.
Y'all finna say because I know they saying that he doesn't know who this person is. So he's wanting her to reveal herself. Okay, so in the meantime, while nice time looking up that, this is what Jay-Z had to say about his accuser. And I'm going to read this to you guys. And some of you guys already saw this document, but for those of you guys that haven't saw this document, I'm going to read it. It says, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt and called a demand. I'm sorry, let me start over because my bad. It says, because I'm gonna be going in and out of it. It says, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter named Tony Busby. What he calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny what would make me want to settle. No, sir, Jay-Z says. No, sir. I had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So Jay-Z saying that Tony Busby sent him a demand letter, and what he calculated was the nature of these allegations and public scrutiny would make him want to settle. So basically, Jay-Z is saying that, you either gonna come to the mediation or whatever, or we're gonna publicly scrutinize your name, defamation of your character. You're gonna lose dollars, endorsement deals, etc. Right, and that's gonna make him want to settle. Jay-Z replies and says, "No, sir. I had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I would not give you one red penny." Yo, that remind me like a Irish saying or something. I wouldn't give you one
Yeah,
red
yeah.
bloody penny.
I thought the same thing. I was like, I said he got old school with him.
Yeah, I
Not
wouldn't give
one
you
red
one.
cent. I read it
Yeah,
like that.
I wouldn't give you one bloody red penny.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jay-Z says, no, I would no. So no, I would not give you one red penny. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. And thank you to I want to give a shout out to Broseph. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up and giving and donating 10 jewels to the channel.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
So shout out to you, Broseph. If you comment, I'm going to get your name up there in the comment section and give you a special shout out. So thank you to you. All right, so back to it. He says these allegations. My bad. He says these allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint not a civil one.
Now
Whoever
let's
would.
stop right there.
Okay, let's
Now
go.
we know, not we know, but in the legal world, we know that a criminal case is for a 20-year-old statutory. You know what is going to be way harder to prove. So obvious, I ain't gonna say obviously, but that could be one reason why they're not so quick to file criminal charges and go for the civil route looking for remedies.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, right? Since you did do paralegal and things of that nature. Shout out to my boy Nice Time on that paralegal. So for the people that don't know, right, civil is more so for like me going after you just civilly, right? And then criminal is like, no, I want you to go and get charges against you, slap between jails and cells and all that. Explain the difference for, because I just gave like a rational logistics of it. Can you explain the difference between the criminal suit versus the civil suit in a more defiant term?
Okay, so the difference between, like you stated, and a criminal suit and a civil suit. A civil suit, you're looking for remedies. You lost remedies, or you've been damaged because of this person, and they owe you money. That is what remedies are. Remedies are money that you're looking for. In a criminal case, it's not so much looking for remedies. You're looking to prosecute someone for a crime that is against the law. So the difference is, I can mow your yard and run over your water supply, and you can sue me for remedies in a civil lawsuit. You can't take me to criminal court for that. Um, Unless something criminal happened, like somebody drunk some bad water and off their self or whatever, and then they can maybe do criminal for negligence. Negligence is against the law.
Right.
However, with the criminal case, it's more of, like I said, something that's against the law, something heinous, or something that violates the Constitution or a person's rights, or as a human being. So that would be the difference.
Okay. You want to continue? Because I know you said you wanted to talk about that civil part for a little bit.
Let me see real quick. Well, no, that's what I have.
That's my boy. That's my boy Jason. Okay, Jason. I didn't realize. Only the last name had came up, man. He says, hello, much respects. He says Jay-Z and Diddy, just the start. Facts, man. Shout out to my boy Jason, man. He gave us the jewels, man. He gave us some jewels, man. He donated the thumbs up and the jewels, man.
That's
to the
what I'm
chat,
talking
man.
about.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to my boy.
Yo, man, welcome to my boy Jason, man. That's my boy Jason, man. He be on the channel, man. But go ahead.
So yeah,
you want me to keep
even
reading?
I even looked it up, and that's exactly what it is. Civil law deals with disputes between individuals or organizations, while criminal law deals with crimes and their punishment. So, they would just like the money. They would just like the money in this case, and it is true. He would like the money. However, it's a process. Once you lose in a civil case, you can always go back and file a criminal case. So I'm not understanding why Jay-Z. That's why I said, when Jay-Z came out in his statement, said, "Why don't you file a criminal suit instead of a civil suit?" Well, they probably are if this civil suit don't work out for them.
Right.
I think you know that, but I'm wondering what Beyonce doing when it comes to those bank accounts and all of that, because she's married to him. I'm not sure if they got a prenup or anything like that, but if he goes down, she's going down, and I'm pretty sure that she's smart enough to separate herself when it comes to her money. So hopefully she did.
Yeah. All right, so my boy, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I was trying to add my Instagram account, but It sounds like it wants to. Hold on, real quick. I'm trying to add the Instagram account. I want to go live from the Instagram account as well. Hey, those of y'all that are watching, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and man, we got my boy Nice Time Wellness Solution. And he's in, and we're talking about the Jay-Z situation, man. I mean, it is a sad situation here, but you know, we're going to keep you guys on it. So I'm going to continue to read, okay? All right. So and I'll just, and if you need me to stop again, let me know and I'll stop, and then
right.
we'll talk. All right. So it says these allegations are heinous in nature that I implore. Where am I? It says you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever will commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? What's your thoughts on that part right there before I can keep on reading?
Bro, the way he writing this, the way he writing this is like in first person, like he's writing to this actual attorney, and like this, you would think he would put out a statement that is more not as what am I trying to say? You would think he'll put out a statement that's not so direct at the attorney. That's just, hey, these are acts that I did not commit. I am not this type of person, so and so. But it seems like he's just going at like, oh, you think I'm like this type of person? Like you actually talk, like you waiting for a response over the telephone. It's so funny to me. But anyway, go ahead.
All right. He says, would you not agree? All right. He says, these alleged victims would desire real justice if that were the case. The lawyer who I've done a bit of research on seems to have a pattern with these types of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to such deplorable human, Mr. Buzbee. I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over, and I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have never honored no dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family, my wife. I will have to sit with our children. I'll have to sit our children down, one of whom is at an age where friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have endured such at a younger age. It is unfair. It is unfair. Where am I? I'm sorry. It is unfair. Dang, I lost my spot. Oh, it is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy family and spirits of humans. And he goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on about it, man. Do you think this statement this is a stance of a strong statement to let this lawyer know, like, hey, who are you messing with? You know, you better come with some hardcore facts, or I'm going to come after you. Or you think this is like a hey,
man,
like what's your
Jay-Z,
thoughts on it?
unfortunately, from what you just read, that last bit, I wish you would have just stopped it at. Why don't you just file a civil case? I wish you would have stopped it there, because he started turning himself into the first. He started playing he started making himself the victim. First of all, there is somebody who's claiming to be a victim. Then he started making himself as to be a victim, and these are things that narcissists do. They make themselves the victim. They not gatekeeper. What is called? They gaslight. Talking about, you say you a Marine. Marines have more value. I was already like, okay, now he reaching and let me put Marines in it now. Okay, and then he go with the children, talking about some only people who that I'm worried about is my family and the children that's gonna come to my daughter. And oh, now it's about you now, bro. Now you making it about you. My daughter's gonna have to see this, and well, it's an allegation against you. This how courts work. So what if you are allegedly, what if it did happen? And I'm sorry, would you not? I'm sorry, but anyway, let me not go off track. He started making himself the he started making himself the victim. My family this and my family that, and the children shouldn't have to see this. The children shouldn't. Well, what about this young lady? If it is true, or if it's these allegations, what about this young lady who was 13 and was supposedly, done in by y'all and gave woozy drinks? Like that girl was 13 as well, and now your daughter around that age. You didn't speak on that. You could have said that. You could have said, "I have a daughter that's around that age right now, and I wouldn't want to see that happen to my daughter." You didn't say that. My daughter has to worry about the children, the little girls at the private school that I pay good money for, and now that she got to deal with it. My celebrity daughter, Blue Ivy. But
Yeah.
that's what it kind of sounds like. It's kind of sound like he's victimizing himself, and I don't like that
Okay.
for him.
Okay. Jason says, like when Connors, okay, did I read this comment? He says, I found it weird he went directly to, now I have to tell my kids about it to deflect. Dang, so Jason, you think he's deflecting too? So a lot, you know what I'm reading is a lot of people believe that Jay-Z is deflecting in a sense. Like that's what I'm getting at. A lot of people believe that Jay-Z is deflecting.
And I won't say it's deflection, but if a person, a man of power, and they do have narcissistic ways and ways of ruling over people, that's just how you talk. Oh, if it's criminal, why don't you go ahead and do me in? Why don't you do that? Oh, now you a man of valor. It's just the way that he speaks.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like
Uh
he has any type of remorse inside of this letter for any young victim. I would like to say, instead of any children shouldn't have to go through what his daughter is going through. No children should have. You should say no child should have to. You did say it's a heinous act at the beginning. You say that it's a hindrance act, but you didn't elaborate. Like nobody should go through this. I wouldn't want this to happen to nobody. You just briefly went through it real quick. Um, so yeah, he demoralized himself with that a little bit.
okay. My boy says, like when Connor's wife came out and talked ish about the victim. Dang. So I mean, to the chat, I'm gonna do a poll, man, for the chat, man. And for the poll, I'm gonna do a poll for you guys. And the poll is gonna be basically saying, do you guys what should we do say on the poll? Do you guys agree um that this attorney may be greedy, or like what do you believe in this situation? Like how should I create this poll for the YouTubers to watch and see?
Is Jay Z response? Is Jay Z
Reasonable.
response?
Is Jay-Z response reasonable? Okay, cool. Is Jay-Z, so this is on the poll, guys. Make sure y'all go vote on the poll. Is Jay-Z's response believable or reasonable? Which one? Is Jay-Z response believable or reasonable?
Believable.
Believable. I think that's better. I'm gonna say that one of the answers is gonna be yes. The other one is gonna be no. And then I'm gonna add an option. I'm gonna say maybe so. Should we add another one?
No.
Maybe so.
And look at this. Carter's lawyer asked for an expedited hearing, which has not been scheduled.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Send me a screenshot of that. Oh, you doing it on the computer?
Yeah,
Where did
I'm
you get
on my
that
computer,
from?
but I probably could. I don't know how to do it on this thing though.
You can actually present. You can actually present your screen.
Oh well,
Do
I'm
you have
on
an option? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, man. So read that document because I did read that today, though. I did read that though. I can probably pull it up.
Well,
And
this is what I have right here. It says on Monday, a lawyer for Carter asked a judge to either deny a request to allow the plaintiff to remain anonymous or dismiss the case. So that's one part of it. Carter's lawyer asked for an expedited hearing, which has not been scheduled, which is kind of like, I don't know. It's two things sides to that. Either you want an expedited hearing because you're an innocent man and you want to see the law prevail quickly so you can go on about your life, or you want to expedite a hearing so these people can't get enough evidence and enough stuff piled up against you in order to, take you out. So it's two parts on that. The lawyer Alex Superior, this is Carter's lawyer, said the plaintiff's decision to sue anonymously was inconsistent with a genuine effort to determine the truth or falsity of these allegations, as opposed to an effort to uh, prosecute. I'm sorry, uh, procure a quick extra. Hold on, damn, I can't read.
It happens. Hey, look, I'm gonna let you get that together. Hussein of the beloved flock says, add neither as an answer because it's neither.
Extortionate settlement.
I think neither would fall into the category as no.
So he's calling this an extortionate settlement, meaning trying to extort this person.
And that's, bro. Okay, can we talk about this for a second? Let's rewind something real quick.
Yo, let's talk about it. Let's get deep into these facts, into what's going on.
Let's talk about this for a second, man. Okay, so here's the thing with this lawyer, right? Mr. Tony Busby. Is it Buzbee or Buzbee?
That's Tony Busby. He's out of Houston-based attorney. H-Town, hold it down. And you see how he had that young black lady in the press conference. I thought that was kind of slick. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna turn my camera off once I gotta do something. But I'm still right here though. Let's talk about this attorney real quick, man. This attorney, man, is, to me, man, I have to question him, right? And there's nothing wrong with me questioning him. And I'm not saying that his victim is not a victim or anything like that. I'm just saying I have to question him because of the reason of he had a hotline, bro. Bro had a hotline for anybody can call in for Diddy. He had a hotline for anybody can call in for Diddy. So this same attorney, it's like, how can we really take you? How can we really take you serious? Because you're saying like, hey, we got accusers against Diddy that he did this to my client, he did this to my client, and we have others. And
120, 60 men and 60 women.
Right. And then he goes out and says, I have a hotline and anybody can call in. Anybody can call in. Bro, if you got a hotline, you know how many people are going to call in and say, oh yeah, Diddy did this. Oh yeah, Diddy did that. So this is that same attorney that said he had 100 and so many clients that Diddy allegedly did anything to. So that's why I say it's really hard for me to fathom that this attorney really have a client and that these allegations is true. It sort of kind of reminds me of what's Tiger Baby, Black China. You remember Black China had that one lawyer and what was her name, man? Do anybody remember her name? I want to say Leslie. It sort of kind of reminds me of that lawyer. And then who else had that same lawyer? Tiara Marie. You remember that same lawyer that Tiara Marie had and accused 50 Cent of revenge? PORN. Well, yeah. Guess what? That is the same lawyer. And this lawyer is giving me her vibes, and like all of those cases that lady had was like didn't come into fruition. Mm-hmm. So it's like they blowing up smoke and hoping for something to stick to the wall is what I'm basically getting at. Like this lawyer, I don't believe he has like a real. I mean, if Jay-Z did it, then it should be a criminal, like he said. But I just don't believe what this lawyer is saying, because I just don't believe it. He says, Hussein the Blood says, I believe he's deflecting. I think he's guilty. Dang.
Well, let's get back to what you were
Hussein, hit
saying.
that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and then hit that like button. Go ahead.
I'm saying let's get back to what you said. Let's dig back in the facts. You say it's not as credible, Mr. Tony Busby, because he has his hotline where 120 over well, he already got 120 people stating that 60 men and 60 women that there are alleged victims of Diddy. And you saying he got this hotline and it makes it uncredible because anybody can call in. The thing is that all happened after um, the case was filed against Diddy, that named plaintiff A and plaintiff B, who we now know is Jay Z. So this happened before that. He put that out there for people can call, and I can see what you are saying. How that is like I can call, you can call. People have called. I've heard stories where a woman called, I got knocked out, and I have the dentist records to prove it. Well, you could have fell down the stairs and went to the dentist. You know what I'm saying? And now you blaming
Right,
them.
right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So
right,
anybody do
right.
that. However, that hotline stuff happened after that was foul. So you really could align Jay-Z and Diddy at the same time because that amended case, that amended statement from Tony Busby and his plaintiff is now naming people, and it's naming Jay-Z, which was originally named plaintiff A. And so I mean name A or name B, whichever one it was. So I mean, I won't say it's not credible. And from what Tony, uh, the steps that Tony is taking, Tony Busby, um, I think it's appropriate. Now about the part where is he or have he represented any other celebrities, or is this like the first time? This not the first time we're hearing of Tony Busby, so we probably should see who all he has represented.
Yes. I just feel like, man, he's just, when I look at, I just feel like, he just gonna have to prove this case beyond a reasonable doubt. Like he's gonna have to, he's gonna have to prove this case beyond a reasonable doubt. Because if he don't, he's going to expose his law firm, and his credibility will be shot. But those are people. But people do think, Jay-Z probably did it, but it just have to be proven if he did
Well,
or
no,
if he
we
did not.
haven't. We bro, let's go back to the story, bro. Let's
Go
go back
ahead.
to the story because we say a lot of people think he did it, and let's just read it ourselves and we can go through it. Um. Oh yeah, we already kind of did, but I don't think we kind of finished. It says only a network. Okay,
And there
so
and there haven't been no proof or nothing. All of this is
mhm.
allegations that this attorney is alleging that Jay-Z took place in or took part in.
Okay, but okay, so let's just we already kind of talked about it, but
But go
about the
ahead,
point.
go ahead. You got new viewers coming in, viewers coming and going. Go ahead.
What I'm talking about is about this limousine driver. Let's just go back. The plaintiff, who is identified as Jane Doe in the suit, says she met with the men after MTV Music Award at Music Hall. Oh, now this is what I'm trying to get at. She been trying to get into the event or to an after party, and this all about the suit, but she didn't have any tickets. And it, like I said, that stuff. Okay, yeah, you don't have any tickets, so she began approaching limousine drivers outside. Instead of it don't add up because you're not how do you say, you're not panhandling in front of the place. You're not
Right, right,
at
right.
that time selling hot tickets was a thing. You didn't even try to buy one from the people who were selling tickets outside. You went straight to the limousine driver. If your dad came to pick you up, it almost seemed predatorial. It almost seemed like you was getting PIMP'd out, maybe by your dad.
Oh, dang, dang, dang. Oh, that's
Your
deep.
daddy knew to pick you up. Your daddy, if your daddy didn't take you to go get no kid done on you, we need to know what your daddy done because if not, and y'all in New York City around that time, you was making PI MP'd out by your
Right,
pops.
right, right.
And he told you to go to those limousine drivers because a 13-year-old girl, you that smart, either you had some adolescent behavior that was a bit deviant around that time, or you had a grown up telling you, oh, that's where it's at. And that's who you need to go talk to, and that's who you need to get into it with. So yeah, I was
Yeah,
just
man.
like,
So okay. So I want you to read the part again where it says that she went to a gas station allegedly and called the police.
yeah, that's okay. That's when she supposedly got away. It stated that Combs tried to force her. Oh, grabbed her clothes. Oh yeah, Combs tried to force the plaintiff to perform you know what on her, the oral part, but she hit him in the neck and stopped him. And this is all alleged to the suit. She grabbed her clothes, and then ran to the gas station and then called her father. And this is all after getting a drink, being woozy. And you know they
Yeah,
was
bro. That's come on, bro. Yeah, man.
real.
Some
I'm saying that stuff that they put inside them roof oofies and all that stuff they put in drinks, you ain't able to do none of that. All that
yeah.
stuff that they what's that pink this and pink that they putting
Uh-huh.
inside your stuff, you're not able to run and all that. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's just they gonna have to break that story down just a little bit more because saying that you drunk something immediately when you walked in, you felt woozy, you went to go lay down, Diddy was in there allegedly, and a 13-year-old girl hit somebody in the neck, and then you managed to grab. I'm not discrediting her. This has probably happened, but this is a Hollywood story right here to me. This is
Mhm.
all I'm saying. It just seems Hollywood.
And listen
And
to
then
this part of the story. After she done got woozy, she done found her way allegedly into a room. You didn't go to the bathroom. You didn't lay down on the couch. You just so happen to find yourself in a lair, in a Diddy lair,
mhm,
allegedly.
allegedly, and then you hit him in the neck, and then he goes. Then you hit him in the neck. You manage to grab your clothes. You and now you hit him in the neck. Now two of that this three individuals in there. You hit him in the neck, and you was able to run out the room. So while one person was allegedly trying to whatever on you,
Hmm.
the other person was free. So by you hitting them, you still managed to grab your clothes and run out the room. What about the
Yeah.
people in
So
the party? What about the security guards in the party? And then
yeah.
you ran all the way. How far was this gas station?
And that's what I'm saying. It's a random gas station by a mansion, bro. You know mansions in Cal and maybe this is Manhattan. This is Manhattan. This is New York. So maybe you can go downstairs from your penthouse and be right at the bodega or something.
Yeah,
So maybe that is a thing. However, Combs tried to force you. You hit Combs in the neck, and then after Jay-Z done already done what he done to you, he just let you run out. Him and the woman who is unnamed inside of the
unnamed.
lawsuit. Um, and they just let you run out the room. Jay Z didn't try to grab you, or said woman didn't try to grab you. Now it seemed like they playing domino effect. Okay, you didn't do what I asked you to do. Now I'm naming plaintiff A. Is that's what they doing with said woman who is in unidentified? Okay, now if this don't go the way we want it, now we fit hit up old lady.
Yeah, man, we got. Yeah, I mean, this is something that we gotta just wait till more stuff will come out
And
because
then
like, go ahead.
go ahead.
No,
I was gonna
I'm gonna
say,
say
then you
because
got to
it just
think.
seemed like a Hollywood. It just sound real Hollywood to me, man. It just sound real Hollywood to me. And it's how you was able to hit somebody in the neck and run out and go to the gas station, man. Come on, bro, stop,
And
stop.
Tony Busby, he ain't dumb. If he is trying to extort these people, he ain't dumb. Okay, so you ain't doing criminal. you ain't doing criminal, but you are doing civil. However, Jay-Z done already filed a lawsuit against you for it ain't defamation of character, but pretty much for filing a fake lawsuit and putting his name in it. So he done sued you for that, and he done sued you for that. Now the reason you didn't name is the reason you didn't name the woman is because it may or may not be true, and she can actually sue you as well, and it can and they can actually take you out because you are an attorney putting out bad cases. Like
check this out though. Whoever this person is, they better have. He said, shout out to J Music 87, man. Hit that subscribe button for me, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit that like button, man. He says, this is going to be just like the Epstein case. Let the names drop. Hey, look, check this out, bro.
You go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you good. You good.
I'm gonna say, I feel like it's very unfair. I don't know if this how the law works, but I feel like it's very unfair for Jay-Z to be named and not the unidentified woman. It does not do the public, who's now, this is in the public eye, it does us no justice at all. We don't know who's going down. At this point, the said woman needs to be identified.
Why isn't that's the question right there? Why isn't the said woman identified? If you are a true victim, if somebody did something to me, you think I'm gonna say that you think I'm gonna say Beyonce was in the room and not and not somebody else in the room?
But that's the thing.
When I'm not saying Beyonce was in that room, y'all. I was just giving out a name.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you think I'm gonna say name A is in that room and not name B in that room? I'm gonna paint the picture of everything that I remember in that room. The TV was on the wall on the left side of the wall. The sheets was red. The carpet was blue. The chandelier was hanging from the ceiling over the dresser, over the TV.
Because
I'm gonna name it very vivid.
Mm-hmm. But this is the thing. Okay, so it's two things. So with the civil case that's been filed, you could not be identified and be said woman because she just may not have the money, and it doesn't make any sense to sue this lady. And then the attorney could get sued as well for for that misappropriation of the law of suing somebody that actually done supposed to be sued. So that could be one part of it. Or you can have a criminal part where the woman is not being identified because in a criminal case, it has to be beyond a reasonable doubt, right? So if it's not beyond a reasonable doubt, it's even it'll be more on the said woman and on Jay-Z when they go to file these lawsuits against the attorney. Well, we already did a criminal case where it was found not guilty or whatever it was dismissed, and now we need to go ahead and sue him, and it's going to be easier for those celebrities to get those remedies from that attorney. So that attorney has to play smart when it comes to the game of law.
Man, you know what? That is true, but
what you think?
I want to know why she ain't named this lady. Hold on. Name the lady. Us, the people, want to know who this lady is, man.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I'm just saying. I want to know. I want to know your name, man. I want to know if you got a man. I want to know what makes you smile. I want to know so I can smile too. I'm just saying. Because, bro, like it does like you're not, and and it's okay to stay Jane Doe, but if you want this, if this case goes through, you're going to have to prove without a reasonable doubt, because now you're defaming.
You should chase.
Now you're defaming. Now you're defaming a guy of name. You're defaming a guy, and by defaming a guy, you're of this stature, you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to. I'm sorry.
Come out with those names. Bring out everything.
You're gonna have to bring out everything, because if I was Jay-Z, guess what I do? I'm gonna come after you. I'm gonna come after your. I'm gonna come after, but I okay. So is he going after the person, or is he going after the attorney?
He going after the attorney.
I want to go after the person too. I don't care if you ain't got no money. You either allowed this attorney to come up with this hindrance story, or you came up with this hindrance story and brought it to this attorney. I'm going after both of y'all because the attorney should have did one. What are the facts of the case? How can you prove this in a court of law? How can you prove this? Do you have a picture? Do you have said video? Do you have said phone call? Do you have said information or witnesses?
We talked about social media and the and phones and everything else. These people got to get hard copies of that stuff because ain't nobody had videos. Ain't nobody got no picture. The only person who got videos is those FBI agents who raided Diddy house for those tapes back then. But remind you, this is 24 years ago. Cell phones probably didn't even have cameras on them at that time. So it's gonna be hard to prove that case. And honestly, I hate to say this, but it's been 24 years, and you ain't had the courage to come up this long. Yeah, this long. I honestly would like to see Jay-Z. Maybe he is fighting it, and I really hope to see some sort of amendment to the law or something when it comes to these RAP cases.
Yeah.
Because people just able to accuse you of this and that 24 years ago. I feel like it does need to be some sort of statute. And I believe Jay-Z is the person, it's called case law. Whenever you win a case and they'll use that case to change the law, it's called case law. And so hopefully we get some sort of statute of limitation because I believe it's different for the M word when you offend somebody. But this, I don't know. It's a bit.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Do you think this can somehow turn into a domino effect for Jay-Z? Like one person come forward, right? And then now it's like, oh well, he did this to me. Oh well, he did this to me. Oh well, can this potentially start in a domino effect? Because that's what essentially happened to Diddy.
Oh, of course.
And you know what else? This case got picked up, and then I believe this attorney that came out, and he the one kept the Diddy news going. He got a mail. He got another mail. I have 120 people saying that Diddy did this to me, allegedly.
And we gotta understand. We're looking at Jay-Z the mogul now.
Right.
We ain't talking about Mr. Marcy Projects, Mr. Rap Gang, Mr. Gang member. I ain't gonna call him a gang member, but that's what you rapped about. And also, we gotta understand the atmosphere around that time, back in the 90s and the early 2000s. It was a movie that was out, Belly. You remember Belly, bro? With
Belly,
DMX,
yeah,
right?
I remember, but I remember. Well, but I don't remember what the storyline was like.
He had a 17-year-old girlfriend in the movie, bro, and this is out of New York. I'm just using this as reference. But he had a 17-year-old girlfriend who he'll let give him top until she turned 18. And that was a part of that, and it was kind of like it was okay. That's why I brought it up. Like that type of behavior was okay. And so I mean, we just gotta look at all the facts, bro. Like we gotta look at Aaliyah. We gotta look at how old Beyonce was when he first started talking to her. You have a track record of messing with young women.
Yeah.
And when I say young women, Aaliyah wasn't even old enough. You in cahoots. Unfortunately, your name in cahoots with not only P. Diddy but R. Kelly too. Damn. You passed Aaliyah around through Dame Dash, R. Kelly, and Jay-Z. Allegedly. So we gotta look at all that. Mr. Jay-Z ain't no saint.
Hey man, this could be a potential domino effect, man. I hope not. But anyway, DBZ says, look at Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship. He was in he was in 30s and Beyonce 18. What does a 30-year-old got in common with 18? Hey, if she was legal, 18 is legal. I mean, rather you like it or not, we just the
But
states the facts of the
it
matter.
could show predatorial behaviors. Like, were you grooming this person? How long have you been talking? Because we got to bring up Aaliyah again. Like, bro, he has predatorial tendencies, bro. You just
When
gotta
you say
believe.
he, who are you referring to?
I'm talking about Jay-Z in his actions. He has for unfortunately the actions that he has with the 30-year-old and then dealing with Beyonce. Yeah, that's legal, and I hope the best for anybody who meet an 18-year-old person right then and there. And okay, yeah, that's cool. But we don't know if you were grooming Beyonce, waiting for her to get old enough, and maybe contacting her beforehand. You just all of a sudden get hooked up with an 18-year-old chick. Okay, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Andrew. He said my boy say likable MF dialogue.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD. And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Hey, shout out to my boy Andrew, man. And shout out to my boy DBZE, man. Yo, DBZE, where you be at? Andrew, where y'all be at when we be live at nighttime, man? Where do y'all be at, bro? Y'all be missing in action, man. For sure. Y'all be missing in action. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in with the channel always. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the YouTube. Make sure y'all, and then listen, y'all, we got a poll up. Make sure y'all go vote on the poll, okay? The poll said right now, man, 100% of the people think that is not believable. The poll is Jay-Z believable with the statement that he put out? So is Jay-Z believable with the statement that he put out saying that, you know, all of this is trying to defame his character and for trying to gain monetary compensation? So
and then the next year Aaliyah
is he
died,
believable
bro.
or no?
But anyway.
Yeah. He says, DBZE says, busy getting that money. DBZE, send a super chat to the channel, man. Send a super chat to the channel, my guy. Send a super chat, man. You getting that money, bro. Send a little something to the channel. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. All right, man. So, I had something else I wanted to read to the channel, bro. I had something else I wanted to read. All right, so 50 Cent actually commented on this too. I forgot what I got what he said, but I'll get that on there too. All right, so here's what Tony had to say. Mr. Tony Busby. He says, "What's good, champ? What's up, Wise Owl Boxing East Coast? What's up, my guy? I see you watching on the Instagram, man. We live on YouTube, Instagram, and we live on Kick, man. Yo, Wise Owl, bro, you said you gonna give me help me get Brandon Adams, man. I reached out to him. He said we can do the interview. Hold on. Let me take this off real quick so my boy Wise Owl can see me. Yo, Wise Owl, my guys, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I tried to get my boy Carlos. I mean, not Carlos, but Brandon Adams on, man. I inboxed him. He said, yo, we can do it. We can do the interview. And man, he's, you know, I said, man, what times work best for you? And he was like, you know, he said, we can do the interview, but I guess he just never did get back with me with the time, man. So, man, if you can reach out to him, he said he gave me the green light. You know what I mean? So, man, reach out to my guy, man. I really want to interview him. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Wise Owl Boxing, East Coast. Y'all can go follow them on Instagram, man. He say he'll be in LA. I'll be in LA Thursday. Okay, yo, man. Let me know, bro. You know, inbox me, man. You know, you got my contact. So, you know, let me know, man. Shout out to Wise Owl Boxing, man. And they be on that overtime boxing, man. They had a good boxing card. Katarakis versus Brandon Adams. And let me tell you, I'm gonna say BA won that fight, man. And Katarakis, man, I don't know what these judges was scoring on that fight, man. But shout out to my boy Wise Owl Boxing. Y'all can go follow them on Instagram. And shout out to them, man, and support the movement. It costs y'all nothing to hit the follow button. So make sure y'all go check them out and check out some of their fighters. What you say, Nice Time?
I said facts.
Yeah, man. Facts. Shout out to them. My boy Andrew says Hawaiian Sophia. Wait a minute, ain't that's like a OnlyFans chick or something like that? I don't know. My boy DT says I can spot a bad spirit 1,000 miles away. Shout out to my boy DT. He on that membership, man. Shout out to him. He says a lot of those guys shady in more ways than one. We still gotta debate the fight. LD, I watched it. Which fight? Which one you talking about? Oh yeah. Oh, see, look, hey, Wise Al. Listen, this is my guy right here. This is my guy DT. He's a supporter of the channel, and he thought that Katarakis won. And we were going to have that debate. He says, I'll call you soon as I get BA. I gotta see him when I get there. Okay, cool. Hey, listen, bro, but before you leave, Wise Al, this is my boy DT. This is he thought Katarakis won. He thought Katarakis had won. And I was explaining to him BA won the fight. And so that's why I wanted BA to come on the channel and have that open debate and dialogue with us. And then my people, man, they'll follow him and they'll support him. You know what I'm saying? We love boxing and stuff, man. So definitely, man. And y'all can't see I can't pull up the Instagram comments. I only can pull up YouTube and Facebook comments for some particular reason. But that's why I'm talking to my boy Wise Al over there on Instagram. But I actually made him go and watch the fight. So shout out to my boy DT for actually going back and watching that fight and supporting. But back to the topic at hand. All right, Nice Time. You want to read the statement from Mr. Tony Busby? I can pull it up for you right here. Or you want me to read it?
Send it to my phone. I can read from there.
All right, I'm gonna pull it up. Here's the statement, and then I'm gonna say I can read it. I can go read. I already got it up. All right, it says the New York Times contacted me. Now this is Mr. Tony Busby talking after the Jay-Z after the Jay-Z response. He says the New York Commission contacted me and asked for my response to rapper Jay-Z allegations. I tried to extort and blackmail him. This is his response, y'all. This is his response. He says, my response is pretty straightforward. No one has made any threats. He says, my response is straightforward. Nobody made no threats. Jay-Z's assertions are bogus and laughable. Instead, our firm sent a standard demand letter seeking a mediation on behalf of a woman who alleged Jay-Z assaulted her as a minor. So here it is. Now, this is what I was talking about. So as you can see, Mr. Tony Busby did say he sent a mediation letter, a civil suit letter to Jay-Z trying to get a demand. He says it right here. Okay,
now,
he says
let me just say a demand letter is typical for any attorney to send someone whenever they are pursuing a case. So by Jay-Z saying that it's a letter of intimidation and a letter of extortion is a bit far-fetched. So we'll just say that.
Okay. But nevertheless, they did send a demand letter. Now, what's not said in this demand letter is how much they were seeking, which in a okay, if you can pull it up because which is in a okay, you got it
here, and it says that the lawyer says that with that demand letter, I've just read it. Plaintiff. Oh, here we go. In a response, Busby said in a minute complaint, Carter orchestrated a conspiracy of harassment, bullying. That's not the part I'm looking for. Um,
We need to know the dollar amount. If a dollar amount is even listed, we need to know the dollar amount. I'm going to
okay,
continue. Let me know you got
okay.
it.
So I ain't gonna. I'm gonna just say this. He sent a demand letter, but it was not. It was not asking for any money. It was not asking for money. But once I find out,
How can we say that? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say how can we say that? Because we need to because Jay-Z was saying that
oh, here you go,
it
right here. I got it.
okay.
It says Carter describes a pre. This is what the guy said. This is what Tony Busby is saying. Um, he added Carter described a pre-litigation demand letter from the lawyer who filed the suit as an effort to blackmail him into settling. Attorney Tony Busby said his client had sought only confidential mediations and did not demand any money. So they just wanted a confidential mediation. So they wanted him to come to the table. The dude never came to the table.
Why would I come to the table? Why would I put
I
myself in that
mean,
predicament? Like, why would I put myself in that environment? I wouldn't
well,
come to the table either.
typically, and this is crazy. You
I mean,
got
it is standard. I get what you're saying. It is
not.
standard for me to do that. But why would I come there if I know I haven't done no wrong? Or why would I put myself in there and to say so you can go out publicly and say Jay-Z did meet with my client?
The reason because it's typical for people of high stature to settle out even if they're not guilty, just so it won't be in the public eye, and they'll have the person sign like some sort of disclosure, stating that they won't put this in the public eye if they pay them off some sort of money. It doesn't, and it's not stating that of their guilt. They're not admitted their guilt. It's just they're just sweeping this under the rug.
They
And they
don't
don't
want
want to do
to go through the public humiliation like Diddy did.
exactly. So that's one reason you would go to mediation. So it does hold up on Jay-Z part. Like I ain't do nothing. I'm not going to mediation. And if you do put it in a public eye, so what? It's all allegation and the law will prevail. Make it a criminal case, like he said.
Yeah. All right. So let's continue. Uh, he says our firm sent a standard letter seeking a mediation on behalf of a woman who alleged Jay-Z sexually assaulted her. Man, I did not mean to say that word. As a minor. The letter was vetted and approved by our client, whose preferences was to attempt resolution short of filing a lawsuit. This approach is common in these type of cases, which I mean, what you are seeing played out now is a coordinated and desperate effort to focus the public attention on me personally to avoid attention on the allegations being made by my client. My boy Nice Time is on point. Shout out to my boy
DT.
So I told you, bro, the channel love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be likable dialogue / nice time. Hold on. Wait.
Yes, sir.
All right. He says the effort has included harassing my family and colleagues and even offering my clients money to sue me, which is illegal. Now they better have some. Now you saying that Jay-Z doing it, you're gonna need to have some real support as to claims to that. Now it says when an alleged P word, y'all try to know what that P word is, behaves in this manner, Wiley asserting that a basic demand letter is extortion in aggressively used in media to attack the opposing lawyer while at the same time ignoring the allegations being made by the alleged victim. It reminds me of a famous line from Shakespeare's "The lady doth protest too much, me thinks," which attempts to address all those issues with the court in due course. Let me be clear. We will not be bullied or intimidated by these shenanigans, and our clients won't be silent.
Well, let's dig into that. Let's dig into that part where you said about he's blackmailing, not blackmailing him, but the Tony Busby family is getting threatened. He's claiming Jay Z has been trying to pay his clients to sue him. You know, that's all blackmail, and that's definitely not. That's also extortion too. But however, these actions are in line with P. Diddy. P. Diddy tried to pay the hotel folks. P. Diddy tried to pay these people. He tried to and it comes what they're trying what they the court system will try to do is they'll try to turn this to men of power. These men of power try to pay people off. So if anything do happen, like say if Jay-Z end up going to jail for this, they ain't giving him a bond either because they saying he's a alleged trying to pay people off and he's gonna mess with the case and this and that. So that's all bad right there. That's all bad in itself. So if Jay-Z is doing that, I feel like that is key. That's just bad right there. If
They're
you
gonna
you know
have to.
Jay-Z,
They're gonna have to prove that though too to the judge. They can't just say it. It's gonna have
yeah.
to be proof. They're gonna have to show proof. And
But do you
you
think
just
an
gonna have to.
attorney, bar of Texas, you can't just do you believe that he would just put out a allegation like that? Just they've been threatening my family, been trying to do this. Like I don't know. I kind of feel like it's no way that can be a lie. Attorney said it. Then he went public with it. Attorneys can get disbarred really quickly for saying little stuff. So for
Well, if
him to
he
come out and say that, man, it gotta be true. It has to be
Well,
true.
he better have some hardcore facts. If not, it's gonna get tough up there. My boy DBZE, shout out to you, man. Hey, man, somebody sent some what is that called? Some rubies. Somebody sent some rubies to the chat, man. Shout out to my boy Jason sent the ruby earlier. We need one more ruby sent to the chat. I think we'll do it in the next. We'll do it in the next
Maybe a
live, man.
dragon
It
or a
costs you one.
diamond.
It costs you $1 to send a ruby, bro. You know when AI make the reels, they gonna catch you making a reel like this.
Don't put it up, bro. I know you got the. I know you got the. You can deny it. Just deny it.
I'm just saying, bro. It says, why you think Jay-Z haven't come out against Diddy? P. Diddy guilty, allegedly. I'm gonna say for you, DBZE, because you don't like it with that a lot. But yet Jay-Z haven't spoke on it because you got to stay away from that type of stuff, man. You don't know what people might say, man. Then the facts of the case haven't been coming out. Like, here's the thing with Diddy, right? There's no allegations that he came out with minors, is it? Have it came out
Yeah.
with a minor?
Yeah.
I just heard it was like with grown people, and he was just really having with men and women.
It was a minor. It was young women in there too. I
Okay,
can't
well,
pull it up right now.
I just didn't recall. But Diddy got the
It's this
dirt
one.
on
It's
him.
this case. It's this case with the
Oh
13-year
yeah,
old child.
yeah, that is okay. Yeah, that is this case. Okay, yeah, bro, my mind slipping. Listen, but listen though, man, I would say Diddy did have some dirt on him on them tapes, and the feds got him, probably, allegedly.
But guess
You know,
what though? Diddy saying the same thing Jay-Z saying. Jay-Z said that this is an attempt to extort. Diddy said the same thing. These lies and these people trying to get money. That's it, all these things are
this
tying up and it don't look good. It don't look
this
good.
is what made Diddy situation sort of kind of like look bad in a sense, right? People were somewhat, well, I think some people didn't believe Diddy, right? Because of who he is and his character, right? But some people believe Diddy up until the video of Cassie came out, because he was denying ever hit Cassie, denying never did anything until the video came out where he pushed Cassie down by the elevator and allegedly threw the vase at him in the video. Diddy claimed and said that video was altered about with the vase being thrown.
I mean, okay, so when it comes to the Diddy case, and you saying people not believing it until, man, it was so much stuff going on with that Diddy situation, bro. Did that part was just one of them, but when it comes to like the crimes that were alleged, it's kind of like on a different level from Jay-Z because he was supposedly like doping folks up. He supposedly was bringing people over state line. These are trafficking charges he got. trafficking and all this other bull crap. Let's see. It says was accused. Oh yeah, here you go. So Combs, the hip hop mogul, facing federal sex trafficking charges and a wave of lawsuit allegations of sexual assault. So it's not just one person. This is you remember the 120 people that was for Diddy.
Yeah.
So it's on a whole nother platform when it come to Diddy. Diddy, you know, he the oil bandit. He the choreographer of this. Now Jay-Z is one of many people who are supposedly on a list of unknown people. Not just the woman, but all of the Hollywood folks who were going to these Diddy parties back in the 90s and early 2000s. Like the Epstein situation where he got a list of people and flights.
Okay. We got some breaking news. We got some breaking news.
What we got?
I'm actually finna share my screen so y'all can see it. I'm sure y'all this via this come via the shade room right here, y'all. And we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. All right, my bad. I know that was probably like too much sauce. This got some breaking news. This lady is alleging that this law firm might not be telling the truth. Like I'm telling you. I'm just saying, y'all, this is what she's alleging. Here it is right here. I'm gonna zoom in. Let me know if y'all guys can see that really, really good. Y'all can see that real good. Let me see. Because I can't see y'all screen. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in. Y'all can see it real good.
Yeah, zoom in some.
All right, it says Jay-Z lawyer. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, thank you, sir, for telling me. I will zoom in a little bit. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Zoom in some more. Or are you good?
That's good.
All right, it says Jay-Z's lawyer alleges a woman contacted his offices to allege that Buzbee law firm dropped her as a client for refusing to make false accusations about being deed and physical assaulted. Yo, breaking news. Now I'm gonna read this letter to y'all. It says, in a newsletter, let me know if I need to zoom it in a little bit more because I'm trying. If I need to zoom it, I'm gonna try to zoom this in. Okay, I don't want to read that part. I just want to. Well, I guess we can read the letter. Okay, so here's the letter. Is the letter zoomed in pretty good? Nice time. You can see it from your phone view.
Yeah.
You can see it real good from your phone view.
Yeah.
All right. It says, here go the details right here via email, U.S. mail. It got the email address. Honorable Annalisa Torres, Danielle Patrick, Mian, United States Court. It got everything. Jane Doe versus Sean Carter. Dear Honorable Judge Torres, on December the 8th, 2024, plaintiff filed an amended complaint naming my client Sean Carter as a defendant in this lawsuit. On December the 9th, breaking news. December the 9th, 2024, we filed a motion seeking to have the court decline a permit the plaintiff in the case to proceed anonymously. As noted in that motion, plaintiff attorney Anthony Busby has engaged in a campaign to leverage unfounded and heinous allegations against celebrities to secure large settlements. He seeks neither justice nor peace for his victims. He seeks only to benefit himself. On the afternoon of December the 9th, 2024, we had submitted the motion in a accompanying exhibits. Our offices receive outreach via phone call and email from an individual who provided her name to us. Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Now they're saying that a unanimous person said that they was dropped by the same law firm that said to say that Jay-Z and Diddy alleged assaulted them. Now this works out for Diddy as well. Now here it is right here. Now, where was I at? Phone call via email joined us says at afternoon received a motion from outreach of individual who provided her name to us through wishes to remain anonymous. Now I don't like that. Now, Maria Hernandez spoke to this woman who informed Miss Henderson, I'm sorry, that she had previously reached out to the Buzbee law firm with respect to the allegation of trafficking and abuse unrelated to Mr. Combs or Mr. Carter. The Buzbee firm represented with whom she spoke with asked the woman when she met Diddy, even through her account, did not relate to Mr. Combs at all. Members of the Buzbee firm encouraged this woman to pursue her claims anonymously, even though she did not have any interest in doing so. When the woman raised wanting to talk to the law enforcement, she was informed that it was not encouraged. After several outreaches, the woman again spoke with the members of the Buzbee firm she felt was pressuring that they say pressing, but they mean pressuring her to make allegations of being held down and physically assaulted. Allegations were not true. Wow. Woman said when the woman declined to adopt the version of events proposed by members of the Buzbee firm, she was summarily dropped as a client. Though the woman provided her identity to Miss Henderson, she wishes to remain unnamed at this time for a fear of retaliation by the Buzbee firm. The information provided by this woman is in the declarations of Maria Henderson attached here to as Exhibit A. Wow. So, I mean, we talked about this, that this could be allegedly not true in a sense, bro.
Bro, we just
hold on. Okay, all the people did believe. Okay, go ahead. I was trying to make sure I got all the comments. Go ahead.
All right. I was gonna say, dang it. Oh yeah, we just read something where Tony Busby put out where he's getting threatened and he's paying people and paying clients in order to sue him and have all these other allegations thrown at him. So I mean that kind of like counter reacts to what Jay-Z's attorney is saying. Also, anybody can get paid to do that, to come forward, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not true or not. I'm not saying it's not true, but anybody can come forward. And also, the last thing I'm saying is that's not the first. That's not the first story I've read about somebody saying something about Tony Busby. I also read something about where he dropped another woman's case because of something else, and it was similar to that. So there are stories out there like that already.
There are stories out there, but you know, this can't go unheard of, man. And like I said, is anybody out there that's listening, man? Listen, don't be afraid to freaking comment. I want to know, what is that lawyer name? Maybe I'll just look it up anyway, man. I'll just look it up. What's the name of that lawyer that represented what's her name? Tiger baby mama, Black China,
Angela White.
and Tiara Marie. I don't remember her name. I think it was like Lindsay or something, Leslie or something, man. What is that attorney name? Because they giving me the same vibes as this. Buzbee is giving me the same vibes as this attorney, bro. Like the lady wanted to come through and she wanted to cry and she promised them that I can get you this and I can get you this. And then at the whole time when
Lynn Caney, Keani.
Lynn Kane, let me see. I need to get a picture of her. Let me see. It's something like that, man. I can't remember her name, man.
She represented China in her trial against the Kardashians, Jenner family.
Yes, her. Yes,
oh,
her.
Lisa Bloom here. You got
Lisa Bloom.
Okay.
Lisa Bloom. Go ahead.
She represented China in her lawsuit against Rob Kardashian and his family, but dropped her as a client Bloom filed a lien against China for unpaid legal work, but China claimed she and Bloom never had a written agreement. These
Exactly.
attorneys, boy.
Buzbee is giving me the same energy that Lisa Bloom, bro. That's what I'm saying to y'all. It's like, bruh, he giving me that same energy. Like, you know, you're saying that you that these people got these allegations, and if they got these allegations, I really hope it's true. If not, you're going to do damage to yourself and your firm. So, and what happened to Tiara Marie? She tried to go after 50 Cent for some revenge. PORN. You do the spelling or whatever. And then guess what happened?
What?
Lisa Bloom didn't come through. And
But
guess
you
what
want to know
happened?
something else,
But
though?
hold on. But you know what? Guess what happened? And then now Tiara Marie had to go and try to pay 50 Cent legal fees, which I don't think he got by Monday. If you know what I mean. Go ahead.
50 Cent, Diddy, Jay-Z, and I'm not going to even use the word of power, but these people got a lot of money. When I say a lot of money, more than we can have found, I'm talking about billionaires, right? So they got way more money and way better attorneys than Bloom or even Buzbee. Um, they just got way more money and they can fight this longer. They can fight cases longer. They can run people through court. They can really tarnish an attorney. And so I really can't knock an attorney like Bloom or Buzbee or anybody else for dropping cases that they can't win or won't win because of someone in a position of power and connections.
I'm not faulting them. What I'm saying is,
Mm-hmm.
it's just giving me the same energy. Alleged assault, alleged revenge, alleged this, and what I'm saying is, y'all better have some facts to that case. That's all I'm saying, man. My boy DT says I didn't get what they were saying in that statement. Basically, what they were saying in the statement is that, you know, shit, bro, my bad, because I had blanked out for a second. Basically, what they were saying is another woman came forward saying that that she was dropped from the Buzbee firm, which is seeking civil case from Jay-Z, and so was dropped from the firm for not wanting to make false accusations. So I mean, this
And they
man,
trying to paint it as the attorneys of Jay-Z is trying to paint it. This attorney is just a cheapskate who's going around extorting celebrities for gain and
right,
personal use and personal gain.
right.
Which I mean, these are these attorneys' jobs. And when you say, "Oh, these attorneys like Buzbee and Bloom and all these attorneys, they have certain areas and fields that they work in." And if your law is celebrity law, that's not the word for it. But if it's that sort of law, that's the only type of cases you really bringing in. You ain't finna see them doing a bunch of family cases or tax cases. They all their cases going to be dealing with high ranked people, high celebrities, and that's probably another reason why their tactics seem so shady because of the people they're coming for. They're coming for money when they coming for these civil lawsuits. They not he's not a criminal attorney, which actually he is a criminal attorney. Buzbee, he actually won a murder case for somebody in Los Angeles back in 2000, and so that's the reason why he's
So
so
he's a
popular.
credible. I'm gonna say so. He's a credible lawyer. Then, if he's winning cases and stuff like that, he's actually a credible lawyer. Hey, look, news. Just to switch topics, just a second, man. Hey, what time you got? You got
I'm
to be
gonna
there
have to get off
22.
for probably the next
Okay.
10, 15.
All right, cool. We gonna be on here for about 5 more minutes, y'all. Then I'll do a part 2 later on, or we'll do a part 2 later on, or whatnot. All right, look. But in other news, though, real quick though, Young Thug wants probation terms changed so that he can visit Atlanta, Georgia more often. It says the Atlanta Young Thug and his attorney has filed a motion to amend the terms of his probation so he can visit Atlanta for personal reasons. The rapper, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, pleaded guilty as part of a non-negotiated plea in the YSL RICO case. As part of his sentence, Williams cannot be in the metro Atlanta area for the first 10 of his 15 years probations. His attorneys are requesting his client be allowed to attend family gatherings for the holidays. But I thought that they gave that to him, that he can go in there and for family stuff like that. But I mean, what's your thoughts on that, bro? Like, they gave you a walk,
right?
like,
Yeah, like I said, he don't want to stay out of trouble. It's only, I hate to say it, but the way he acting like another person of power. He already acting kind of weird. Like, oh, y'all gonna do what I say, and we gonna keep on going at this or whatever. But it just gives the vibes that he's gonna get back to Atlanta. First of all, he got too many enemies in Atlanta. All the people who's dry snitched on him, it's like too much revenge. I don't think
yeah.
he should be coming back to Atlanta. I think he pushing it. I don't feel like he don't want no help. I feel like that he ain't trying to become a better person. I feel like he want to be Young Thug again, and it's a matter of time. I hate to say it like this. It's a matter of time before he back in jail, or the other word, or something weird happened, because it seemed like he don't want to stay out of trouble.
Well,
Like,
hopefully,
he
man,
already it's gonna be his second slap in the face to the justice system. You already got set off. Now y'all finna get me out. Let me finish slapping y'all in the face. You think you a big time mob, huh?
yeah.
Mr. Wise said.
So, man, we'll see, man. We'll be back on here later on, man. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Oh, he says that boy want to go to Atlanta so he can wear more. God damn, DT, I can't say that, man. Shout out to Jeffrey. God dang, DT. Jose Rodriguez says Jay-Z haven't spoke on it because he was right in there, right there in it. Damn, man. So a lot of people believe that Jay-Z might not be innocent, or he might be innocent. Listen, guys, we're going to do a part 2 of this. So you got to hit the subscribe button, and you got to hit the notification bell, or you won't know when we're doing our part 2. So hit the subscribe button.
We love you here. We love the engagement.
Yeah, say it again for a nice time.
We like you here. We love you here. We love the engagement. That's what keeps us going. So keep us going.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, man, listen, man, that's your boy Nice Time. I'm your host, LD, man. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with the channel. And, man, we're going to do a part 2. So if you like what you see, you like the engagement, you like for us read your comments and all that, man, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Thank you, guys. Hey, guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you, guys. It's your boy LD, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue.